welcome back.
Phase 13, we cut out a minute of those last 10 days. We are now in the Joule SOI.
Yep.
It was boring as crap, so,
So it's good that we skipped it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And now we're at lucky number 13.
Yep, so I did notice as we were coming in that it said we were going to come around the left side of Joule, and it looks like that is incorrect. So that's good. We want to be coming in the proper side there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Thankfully, it makes more sense in terms of physics. So
focus
we're all good.
back on us for a second. And all right, I think we're... come on, zoom in. What are you doing?
It is.
Okay, we're just
Not
going to get out of map view.
zooming.
All right.
Retract solar panels and antennas.
All right, now we're going to...
And it's not going to work, but it's cool. We can try it. Oh, wait. It's working on, like, random ones.
Those three. All right, so that is a problem still.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Let's see. Okay, at least we're able to manually retract them now that we...
Yeah, now that I know that that was just me.
Yeah, now
Every
we
single
know
one
the
of these
issue there.
missions, there's always me just forgetting some game mechanic.
Yeah, because, Mike, sometimes you fuck up. I'm just saying.
No.
It happens.
No,
Right, you're
no.
perfect.
No. Yep.
You
Mhm.
goddamn perfectionist. Never make mistakes.
There's no room for mistakes, Matt.
That's true. Not in space.
And the game doesn't understand that.
There's always a possibility for mistakes. Although, can't really quote Bob Ross in space. There are no happy accidents. There are just ones where you have an explosive decompression and die.
Okay, so panels are retracted. Okay.
Antennas.
Antennas.
Next ones to go. Retract.
Okay. Retract and
Retract.
retract. So we're going to go down to no communication.
And that's okay.
Yep.
No one wants to talk to their mom and dad right now anyways.
Yep. And we've got the pilot and a command module. So we
Alright.
still have control of the ship.
That's
An important thing to remember.
glad that's something
apparently.
that you're now confirming.
Yep. All right.
All right. Activate stage 9 engines.
Activate stage 9 engines. Stage 9 engines are activated.
Go to map view.
I'm going to map view.
Manually add a maneuver node at least 15 minutes in the future. Close enough.
Yep.
In the lower left, select maneuver node.
Yeah, you can breeze through that stuff.
Then the graphical maneuver editor.
Yep.
Set focus on Joule and set Laythe as target.
Come on, just get me over here.
Target Laythe.
Okay.
All right, Laythe has been targeted. All right, so
Great.
we've done this
Just-
one before.
Yeah.
But use the graphical maneuver editor to create a maneuver that gets a Laythe encounter. So is the inclination way off?
Yep. Well, not too much. But, well, I don't know if that's better. Yeah, that's better.
If it's off, fix it with normal or anti-normal.
Yeah. All right, just one click. Yeah, we're good with that.
Okay. Then attempt using just prograde or retrograde. All right, so the inclination isn't off as much as we want. If this doesn't work, start over with a few clicks. Okay. Repeat this process until an encounter exists.
And what periaps are we shooting for? Because I think we're way off, and I want to fix
Joule
that
periapsis
first.
should be above 2,800 kilometers.
Yeah, that's way off. All right, so
So,
I'm going to start with the radial. All right, 2,800 kilometers.
2,800
All right,
kilometers.
so that's like 3,500, so that should be all
So
right.
that's good. That's good.
And then we'll add a little prograde, and hopefully now. Yep, one more.
Ooh, that's close.
Yeah, that is pretty close.
576 kilometers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still outside the atmosphere, so.
Well, yeah, significantly.
So we're good.
Yeah, so that's good. All right, cool. And with that, the periaps is still at 3,700 kilometers, so that looks good too.
All right, so Joule periapsis should be above 2,800 kilometers. We're
Yep.
at 3,700.
37.
That's good. All right. After the node has been fine-tuned, maneuver planner.
Okay.
Tolerance 0.1 meter per second.
0.1. Yep.
Lead time 10 seconds. All right. Execute node.
Yep, so now that we've trimmed a lot of weight off of this craft, we can kind of go back to letting the mech jeb alignment work instead of toggling SAS on constantly.
Right. It should be able to control it a little more freely.
Yeah.
Sucker's definitely moving around more.
It's just not aggressive enough when the weight is higher
Yeah.
versus SAS, but they're comparable now that the weight is down to probably still some ridiculous. What are we at? Like 627 tons? Yeah. So. All right, and then we just gotta wait for our 8-second burn, so not too bad.
8-second burn.
And we are, even though it's a little weird looking, we're still symmetric around the thrust axis.
Yep. Yep.
So.
It's weird but symmetric.
Mm-hmm.
If you cut it down the middle at like a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, because the center of thrust aligns with the center of this module.
Yep.
So if you look at it from that way, it's all good.
Some good engineering there.
Oh, why thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're about to see some thrust in our face here.
Oh yeah.
Now.
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
It's googly-eyed.
It's not affecting things. Like, our Delta V's been fine. It looks weird, but
What's that bad? We're alright. We're alright.
I still want to. I still swear there's some time we're supposed to cut the gimbal on
I'm
them.
sure you're right. Usually when you say shit like that, we find it. It's just we haven't run into it yet. Alright, maneuver planner.
Maneuver planner.
Yep. Fine-tune closest approach to target.
Yep.
Final periapsis.
Mhm.
70 kilometers.
70.
Auto
Okay.
warp. Engage. Tolerance 0.1 meters per second.
Yep.
Lead time 10 seconds.
Yep.
Create and execute node.
Create and execute. 0.4 meters per second.
And after this, we're going to verify no collisions. And we'll cross our damn fingers.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Okay. It's a tiny little thing, but it does help.
All right.
So now I'm verifying.
Verify no collisions, and Joule periapsis should be above 2,700 kilometers.
We're well over,
We're well
which
over
is
that.
perfectly
That's
fine.
good. Extend solar panels and antennas. We only had an encounter with Laythe there, right? That's what that was?
Yep.
All right, just making sure.
All right, so we'll turn all our communication back on. And we do have probably about 60 days or so. So we do want to make sure that we've got power. I'm probably just going to extend a couple of these and not the full gambit. Because I think we're doing
Well, pilot,
absolutely fine on electric.
I think we are doing pretty good on solar panels.
Yeah.
A lot of this is just more of a formality at this point.
Yeah, it's always kind of been a formality because I think we've got nuclear generators on this. This is just for like excess power. Well, no, they're the tiny little they're not nuclear. They're like isotope. They're like xenon gas powered.
Oh, okay.
But they don't. Or no, maybe I think they are like radioactive isotope or something.
So they should.
They don't
last
run
for
out of
the
power.
Entirety of Okay, so
I would just click on it and read its description, but
It's fine.
hidden right now.
extended to solar panels and antennas, and now we're going to auto warp to periapsis minus 1 day.
Periapsis, lead time 1D,
day.
and warp. Where
And then we're
is
going to
Joule?
fine tune our
There's
approach.
Joule.
Look at it out there.
I feel like we're about to be looking at it right here.
Oh, look at it! It's coming. It's a coming.
Watch it grow versus the size of the cursor.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I can start to see the moons
Yeah, you can see
flying
the moon's
around
just
it.
shooting around it. Whoa.
All right, so yeah, we're slowing down.
Zoom. There it be. There be Joule and the moons.
Yep. Very pretty sight for our three. Oh yeah, they're looking excited. Look at them.
Yeah, they better be. They've been fucking in space for 2 years, 322 days,
Yeah.
and now they finally see a planet. All right, so we're gonna fine tune the closest approach to target.
Okay.
So final periapsis, 70 kilometers.
Okay.
Auto warp.
Yep.
Engage. Tolerance 0.1.
Mhm.
Lead time is 10 seconds.
Yep.
Create node.
Create node.
Verified delta V is under 10 meters per second.
Yep. 2.3.
Really low.
Yep.
Retract solar panels and antennas.
Yeah, this does get annoying.
You
I
fucking
know.
do this to yourself, so
I
I
know.
don't even. You gotta click over there. Doing my job as mission commander, and I'm bullshitting. Ladies and gentlemen,
Excuse
we've had
me.
an incident. Micah
Am I
sneezed
okay? I
3
unmuted
times.
myself this time.
Yeah. Was that 2 times or 3 times?
It was 2.
It was 2.
It's usually 3. I'm
That's an
concerned for my
incident.
health now.
That's an incident. Mike may drop dead during this mission.
Don't say that. After all this work.
Yeah, I'm more likely to drop dead than you. It's okay.
All right. I think so. I think we're all retracted.
It looks
Yep.
it looks like everything's retracted. Yeah,
Mhm.
there's lots of retraction
All right.
that's occurred. Execute node.
That took me a minute, so I'm actually gonna remove all and do a create and execute. It'll update its trajectory a little bit.
Okay.
Because we were 47 seconds overdue for the node by then. So
Yeah, it didn't change your delta V or anything. So
no, but this did move a little bit over. I believe. I could rewatch this and be totally wrong, but you know how I am about precision. And it's already going to
What are
be
you talking
imprecise
about,
because it's going
dude?
to be like 17 seconds off.
Most laid back person ever when it comes to perfectionism. Oh, look at that little pump. Whoa.
Yeah, see, it kind of trails off at the end. That's why we usually set the tolerance higher, but these need to be precise maneuvers. So
Yep. All right, so we're gonna auto warp to periapsis minus 30 minutes.
30-minute lead time.
I think we might want to wait for this to stabilize a little
No,
bit.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It automatically does it when we warp anyway.
Oh, that's right.
so-
That's right. For some reason, I recall there being some issues with you when you warp and you're not stable.
Oh, and we're actually close enough now to the relay set that we had signal for a second. Yep. We got signal just with our onboard
Yep. Cool, man.
Now will Jewel be animated? I think yeah, I see the clouds moving.
Yeah. It looks like they might be moving.
In fast forward it looked like they were moving.
Oh,
That's good enough. All right.
maybe not.
We're done with that warp. We're at 30 minutes out.
All right. Maneuver planner.
Yep.
Fine tune close approach to
Yep.
target. Final periapsis 70 kilometers.
Mhm.
Auto warp engage.
Yep.
Tolerance 0.1 meters
Yep.
per second. Lead time 10 seconds.
Yep.
Create node.
Yep.
Verified delta V
Yep.
is under 10 meters per second.
Yep.
All right, execute node.
I should just have those be create and execute and not bother.
Yeah, because it's kind of redoing the same shit, but
And it makes the node delayed by more than it needs to be.
all right. So we're gonna verify Laythe periapsis is 70 kilometers plus or minus 2 kilometers. Once we finish this burn.
It very well might already be. Well, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't have such a high maneuver if it was.
All right, and we're spinning around again.
Burn is done.
All right, so let's verify Laythe periapsis. We're looking at 68 to 72. Oh, all right. So
We're
we gotta,
high.
yeah, we gotta reduce a little bit.
Okay.
If not, warp forward 15 minutes and do another maneuver.
Am I supposed to have orbit info open? Because I want it.
I mean, you are the pilot. If you need to see orbit info, you do that, man.
Yeah, I'm just annoyed at myself that I like forget these little things here and there.
All right, warp forward 15 minutes and do another maneuver.
And enjoy the view of Jewel.
Oh
as
yeah, they
we-
are swirling.
Yeah, we're just not close enough for them to be noticeably moving.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow, it'd be so cool to see something like that in real life.
Yeah.
Jupiter. That would be I'd die happy.
All right, so I'm just going to do another create and execute and just let it do its thing. And hopefully this will... If this doesn't do it, I think we just move on and deal with it.
Yeah.
But I think historically
I mean,
this has handled it
It's
fine.
really just to help out with our delta V, right? When we want to actually.
It's just it's
orbit.
very close to our final orbit we're shooting for. So
Okay, yeah. Right, so we're not going to have any. We wouldn't have to do any corrections mainly.
and we're just going to like dump these tanks soon, regardless.
Right.
So like this fuel, we may as well use this
wasted.
fuel for something. 73.5.
All right. Well, technically, we need to do another one, but
I mean, this fuel is going to be wasted. Like
Yeah,
we
so let's
can
go-
just keep doing it.
yeah, let's go. Let's go for it.
So let's just do like 30-second lead time on periaps. Now it's taking up the whole screen.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yep, good. So I just recreated it real quick so it was more precise. I'm feeling good about this one. I feel like we'll be within our tolerance now.
Yeah. This is better. I think. Let's take a look. If not, we're okay. I mean, well, I didn't do shit. Yeah, whatever. I guess we're.
All right, we're just
supposed
dealing. We're
Yeah.
just dealing with
They
it.
didn't even change it.
I'm not doing this 8 more times to have it go down another 100 meters.
Nah. We're as close as we're gonna get. Proceed. Set SAS to prograde. And when
Prograde.
SAS is settled, set to stability assist. Yeah, say we're settled. Pitch
We're
and
dumping
outlook.
tanks,
Fuck. Is that the next step here?
I think.
Yeah, separate stage 8. All right, so let's let it stabilize more, especially the roll. It looks like it's starting to dampen out, so
Okay. Yeah, it's just all right. Stability assist.
that killed it.
All right, and then it's a separate stage 8.
Set SAS prograde. If delta V remaining in stage 8 is under 50 meters per second, separate stage 8 manually one at a time. So that's if it's under 50 meters per second.
It is not.
Well, then it just says to enjoy the view rounding Joule. I guess we keep them on.
Okay.
That's what we got in here. If delta V remaining in stage is under 50 meters per second, you separate them. But if we've got more than that, so we're going to keep them. We have extra fuel.
But so little actual. Okay.
I mean, how much we
No, that's
we
what it says.
have?
If that's what it says, let's go.
We have 61.
Well, I'm already concerned with all the weird stuff that we had before.
All
so,
right. I think we should keep it.
all right, we'll keep it.
Enjoy the view rounding Joule. Enjoy.
Yep.
Enjoy.
All right. Phase completed.
Have you enjoyed?
I have enjoyed,
All right. Fuck. I gotta check it off.
and I think they were enjoying something before.
All right. Good. Everyone's enjoyed it. Everyone's fucking enjoying it. I hope you and fucking enjoyed it. And we'll talk to you soon. Welcome back.
All right. Yep. So we did our pre-phase for phase
14.
14, and what is phase 14?
Laythe capture for Odyssey.
All right.
We
Cool.
made it through lucky number 13.
So first step here is to just basically get in the SOI of Laythe. So let's go ahead and do that. Did we stay paused too long?
Did it freeze?
Yeah, Warp's doing the thing where it doesn't work. So we'll do
More
this.
Kerbal.
We need to go forward an hour.
Special Kerbal issues.
Time. Warp 4. 1H, no lead, 0S.
Here we go.
Let's focus back on us.
To the sphere of influence. Approaching.
And hopefully that unbroke warp in general. Nope. Well, we're going to need to fix that. This game, I swear. Well, I guess we just got to keep using that. I don't know why I got rid of it.
Do you want to just try to restart?
Warp for 5 minutes. I don't know. We don't need to warp the rest of this phase, do we? Like, we're gonna have to, yes, but because now
no,
would be
we don't have to.
Now
We
would be
don't
a good
have
time if we had to at some point.
No,
but I mean, I can always use this to get around it.
Yeah, we don't have to. It looks like once we get in the SOI, we've just got some actions, some burns to do. So
But I don't trust this thing as much, so I'm doing it incrementally. Okay, we are 40 seconds away. So maybe let's just go over what we're about to do, and we'll just let that 40 seconds elapse in real time.
all right.
Living dangerously.
Like to
Or
live
living
life dangerously.
The opposite of dangerously.
Well, let's say you like to live the opposite of dangerously.
Yeah, you can see that. Remember, this orbit's for our satellites that are parked right now, and you can see SOI is just past its.
Yeah, we're basically at the edge of the SOI for those satellites. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, we wanted them to have as slow as an orbit as possible,
Right.
so that means
It's almost
higher altitude.
geostationary.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there is no such orbit for Laythe.
Mm.
Sphere of influence is not large enough. All right, I think we're 8 seconds, 7 seconds. All right, we can probably proceed, assuming we've crossed over.
All right. We've
Or you're
crossed
going to, or you're going to literally wait until we do.
Okay, phase operations.
All right.
Okay, maneuver planner, change apoapsis.
Change apoapsis.
At periapsis,
Yep.
auto warp engage. New apoapsis is 3,075 kilometers.
Set.
Tolerance is 0.3 meters per second.
Set.
Lead time's 10 seconds.
Set.
Utilities, out of stage 2. Pre, 0 seconds.
Yep.
Post, 0 seconds.
Yep.
Stop at stage 7.
Okay.
All right, create node.
That's normal. It doesn't like doing the calculations.
I don't either.
Okay.
All right, verify delta V is under 2,800 meters per second. Yeah,
2366. Let's round.
all right. Execute node.
Execute node.
And then we're going to verify capture. We're about to get capture.
And we've got a 4 minute,
Capture by
6 second burn time. So.
Whoa. Well, I guess it is a lot of delta V, isn't it?
And what do you know? It's going to be the engine's gone wild again.
Woo! Yeah, these are the ones that kind of go cross-eyed. It's
Yep.
okay.
But hopefully they'll get the job done. They have so far. To their credit, they've just looked a little odd doing it. But our delta V checks have been right on the money, so I don't think, I was worried that the undulation was gonna waste a little extra delta V, but as such so far it seems fine. So All right, we're coming into Laythe. Hopefully not into literally, but periapsis is
Getting
good.
quite close to Laythe.
It's yeah, atmosphere height is 50K, and we're coming in at 73K. So
Wow, that's still pretty low. Still
yeah,
pretty low. That's the lowest I think we've ever entered.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna drop right now because this burn is so long. So
That's definitely, I think, the lowest we've ever gone in our capture.
yeah,
Exciting.
and there we go. I really want to just disable the stupid gimbal on those, but as long as it's getting the job done.
Oh, right. That was close.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll help it out a little bit. Let's see. No, never mind.
No, the underlying problem.
I don't know. Like, there's nothing asymmetric here, so why the fuck?
I'm making an executive decision.
Oh, roll just kind of went wild now, but
I don't care.
it doesn't seem to be visibly causing an issue.
It was starting to. So basically, the structural integrity of out here can't handle roll anymore. We've got 3 attachment points, and they can handle pitch and yaw, but they can't handle roll.
Okay.
It just torques it. Like, there's no...
Oh,
Because we had structural members over
torque on
here
that.
connecting it this way.
Yeah. There's just
But
some
that's...
torque on the attachment points.
Yeah, so like these engines can't handle roll, so we can't allow them the degree of freedom to correct roll. So, I mean, it's going okay so far. So, all right. Well, got another 3 minutes left, and it looks like it's under control. So, I'd say we can just go to cinematic mode. Okay, T. All right, we have been captured.
All right, we have capture. We have capture, folks. Verify capture and burn retrograde if not. So we do have
We are captured.
capture.
Yep.
So that's good. Disable auto stage.
Okay, auto stage has been disabled.
Maneuver planner.
Maneuver planner.
Change inclination.
Change inclination.
New inclination.
Okay.
New inclination 0 degrees.
Okay.
At cheapest.
Yep.
Auto warp.
Yep.
Tolerance 0.1.
Okay.
Lead time 10 seconds.
Okay.
Create node.
Okay.
Verify delta V won't take you under 600 meters per second
Not
remaining.
It won't even take us under 1100.
Okay. If it will change inclination until no. Okay, if it will change inclination until no these. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about that. Execute node.
Executing node.
Execute auto 66.
Why does it feel like now, despite all the weird stuff that happened before, we have an excess of delta V?
I don't know, man. Now things seem to be working fucking peachy. So
I mean, we did have that, like, our periapse rounding joule was exceptionally higher than normal by like 1,000 kilometers. I wonder if that really affected it enough to
affected our approach speed enough.
Yeah,
that we didn't have to use
because I mean, if
possible,
if that's a thing, then we need to just start like shooting for even higher.
Yeah, get basically pretty far
like
out,
10 to 12,000 kilometers or something, and just really swing out wide.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. The closer you get to joule, the faster you're getting, and then now you got to use more delta V to slow yourself down to get captured by Laythe. So it makes sense.
Let's just go into map. I always like going in map mode when we're doing this kind of stuff, see what it's doing.
Yeah, it is kind of cool, especially when you're doing a burn like this. What's our periapsis?
74K, I think. Yeah, both before and after.
Also, didn't drop much after when we did the deorbit or the capture burn.
Right, yeah, it doesn't usually much, but we like to have that little bit of extra because I think we're going to end up in what a 66K orbit eventually.
60.
60. Okay, yeah, I just like having that
It
little
used
bit
to
of
be
extra.
66, I think. I think it changed it. It
Did
just
I?
says verified periapsis is over 60, so 66 would be okay.
Oh yeah, I think it's just whatever you end up at
Yeah,
is what you end up at.
that's where you end up. So as long as we're not below 60, because that's
Okay.
where atmospheric drag comes in, right?
It,
So
inclination is basically good.
2 degrees, well, 0.002 degrees.
Yeah.
Basically 0.
Yep. So good enough. All right, inclination burn is done.
All right. So periapsis is over 60. We did that.
Mm-hmm.
Maneuver, planner, circularize.
Circularize.
At periapsis.
Yep.
Out of warp.
Yep.
Tolerance 0.3.
Okay.
Lead time 10 seconds.
Okay.
Create node. Verify delta V is sufficient. We got an asterisk here. At any point you run out of delta V, may activate
We're-
the return ship engines. Yeah, we'll be okay though.
We're absolutely fine. Though we are, our periapsis is supposed to be a little bit lower than 74 right now. So like the low we are going to need to expend more delta V to lower our orbit.
Okay.
So, but like
Should be
350
okay,
seems
though.
fine. That's going to leave us a heck of a
There's
lot.
a couple other checkpoints here you've got
Yeah.
where we have an asterisk, so it's probably why.
Yep.
It's like
So
at any point, you can
All right.
use some of the return ship engines.
the delta V has been confirmed.
Okay, that was it. So create node, right?
Create node. Delta V has been verified.
All right. So execute node. Swing it around.
It finally looks cool now.
Yeah.
All the other stuff I didn't really
Yeah.
care for. It was just a necessary
Now
design
this looks
consideration.
badass.
Now I like it though. Yeah.
Yeah. After we got rid of the other tanks, those are.
Yeah, it's just that with the VAB only being so big, and I know there's ways to kind of glitch your way around it, but I don't like doing that stuff. So like I just kind of build kind of a fatter midsection and transfer stage.
That makes sense.
It's always good when I'm looking at you and I just see the whole screen flash something else, and I'm like, oh, what happened?
What the fuck happened?
Like, oh, time warp. We just went by. Whoa, what are we doing?
We're circularizing.
Why?
I don't know. That's what the checklist says.
At what? Circularizing at what?
At periapsis.
Okay, you didn't.
Oh, did we?
I didn't hear that.
Ooh. Well, that's okay.
That was almost terrible.
Yeah, that would have been bad. We would have. Well, we wouldn't have used a lot of delta V for that, right?
We would have used too much. Because then we would have had to. Because then we would have had a circularized orbit way the hell out here.
That's what the saves are for.
No, that's
right.
us screwing up, Matt. We can't undo us screwing up.
All right. So, yeah, I got
Okay,
double check
circularize
those.
at.
Circularize.
You're supposed to be watching me.
periapsis. I was, but I missed that. I missed it. At periapsis, at auto warp. Check. Tolerance 0.3. Lead time 10 seconds. Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Execute this node. I'm like, wait a minute. Why are we so far away and circularizing?
Yeah, I mean, it's good you caught on to it.
I mean, granted, that's the kind of mistake we make because we're cavalier about it right now. In a real there's no way we would mess that up. Like
No, I mean, in a real mission, I would hope not, because
unless autopilot just took over and decided it was going to HAL 9000 us.
which is possible.
Oh, hey, we named this after that movie, and that's the first reference we've made to it.
There's not a lot of easy references to make to that,
That's true.
but yeah, you were right in HAL 9000, man. That's a good movie. I gotta watch that movie again. It's been a long time.
All right, 36-second burn. Yeah, that looks like the right altitude we're supposed to be at.
Oh, you mean not
Not
like
way out there.
2,000 megameters, or whatever that was? Megameters.
It was like 3,000 K.
Sorry, it was 2, I think 2 megameters.
Mm-hmm.
Megameters. Sorry, I missed the decimal there. 2,000 megameters. Been anywhere close.
Yeah, this also had delta V of about 500, which was a little bit more in line with what we expected.
Okay.
The 350 should have been red flag. It's like, but the thing is that
it was
everything else is
slow.
going wrong and weird with this mission with this new
Right,
patch.
right.
So like,
it was like not that crazy. For
it
something
makes
to
you
be
not
weird.
question stuff the way you're supposed to.
Hey, you caught it. You caught it, man.
Just in the nick of time. I swear we were like
Time.
a second away from that burn starting.
Pretty much. And mission commander will admit that he did not double check that you had periapsis in there.
All right, we are roughly circular at about 74.
We got
Okay.
a little bit of eccentricity.
Yeah, it's a little bit, but we've got a couple more
All right.
maneuvers to do.
Back to maneuver planner.
Maneuver planner?
Change periapsis.
That's not.
That's not right.
Oh yeah, now you're looking.
Now I'm watching you. Change periapsis. New periapsis is 66 kilometers.
66. All right.
Execute order 66. Tolerance 0.
Don't say execute before we've gone through everything. I almost clicked it.
Oh, tolerance 0.1. Lead time 10 seconds.
Okay.
All right. Double checking. Change periapsis.
At what?
At 66 kilometers.
No, like at apoapsis.
The
Okay.
next apoapsis,
Yes.
which is good. I'm double checking. You're asking me questions. Stop. Now I gotta start again. So we're at change periapsis, 66 kilometers at next apoapsis. Tolerance still .1. 10 seconds, and we're good.
Okay.
Create node. Verify delta V is sufficient. 6.3 meters per
6.3.
second. That
Yep.
better fucking be. Execute node.
For that little delta V, I'll just make you get out and fart. Well,
I mean, drink a little more tea here, and I might be able to give you some propulsion.
come on, get there. There you go. Funny, I didn't realize that there was cell reception in space.
Yeah, I mean, we do have 3 bars right now.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
T-Mobile is pretty good at their service, so. That was not an advertisement.
All right, periapsis is down to 66. All right.
All right,
Maneuver
now
done?
we're doing maneuver planner again.
Okay.
Circularize.
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 Circularize. Okay.
At periapsis.
At periapsis with a P.
At periapsis. Auto warp.
Yep.
Tolerance 0.1.
Yep.
Lead time 10 seconds.
Yep.
All right. Create node.
Yep.
Delta V is
7.2.
sufficient.
Yep.
Verify. All right. Verify circular orbit between 66 and 67. Where's execute node? I think we missed a step. Right. I'm not crazy. Create node. Verify delta V is sufficient.
Execute node.
Yeah, execute node. Just wanted to.
We will find errors in this thing every single time.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, it's okay.
If only Kim didn't despise us, I could have gotten her to be a proofreader.
To proofread it. Yeah.
Although she wouldn't.
Not right now. Maybe in a couple months.
I mean, yeah, that was. I mean, that's not even. That's just something that's missing that she wouldn't know was gone.
Yeah. I mean, I only knew because I had done these enough to know that you have to execute the node after you've created it.
Like, oh no, we're just creating it to look at the node.
Although
Look at the pretty node. Now we're done with the node.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, verified delta V was sufficient. Cool. So if we were to do that,
if we wanted to do that,
in the off chance that that were to actually be possible, and we would want to take that next step. It is funny hearing Kim though, like throughout some terms like apoapsis and periapsis sometimes, because she like knows them because you talk about it so much. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. I guess we should probably mention that the first time we did this a couple months ago, she did actually sit with us
She
for an
actually
entire Saturday and watched
participated
us do this.
the entire time, almost the entire time. She gave up at around hour 6 or 7,
Yeah,
which
that was. I mean,
was about 5 more hours, and I think most people
a
would deal
reasonable
with.
person should
Yeah,
subject themselves to this.
true proof of love. If that was earlier in the relationship, it would have probably not happened. All right.
All
Okay.
right.
Verify circular orbit between 66 and 67 kilometers.
Yep.
You
We're
wish
good.
to fine-tune inclination, do so now. We do not wish to fine-tune inclination. We're good.
I mean, we
Point zero
could.
zero
We've got
two.
plenty of fuel if you really
Let's
want
not.
to. Okay.
Extend, extend antennas and a few solar panels. Just do all of them. Can't you just use the automatic one now? Since
I
you...
cannot. And also, the automatic one has still not worked ever.
Oh, I thought you didn't want to use that because not all the solar panels could extend. Now,
These two still can't.
oh, all
Or
right,
these
all right.
three on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sides.
I see that. All right. Well, extend antennas and a few solar panels, so you can, if you wish, only extend a few of them.
Yep, I'm extending a few.
So like 2. A few. At a minimum, that must be 2.
Okay, I'll put up 4. Does that sound good to you?
That's a good even number.
Okay,
I like it.
done. Panels are
Factor of
extended.
2. All right. Well, congratulations. You've finished phase 14.